The front desk clerk, a hunched man with watery eyes, handed her a key without meeting her gaze. "Room 109. Don't mind the noises," he muttered before disappearing into the shadows of the lobby. Sarah dismissed his odd behavior, chalking it up to eccentricity. She trudged down the dimly lit hallway, her footsteps echoing against the peeling wallpaper. Room 109's door creaked ominously as she unlocked it, revealing a modest room with faded furniture and a lingering musty smell. Exhausted, she fell onto the bed and drifted into a restless sleep. At 3:07 a.m., she awoke to a sound. Whispering. It was faint, just below the threshold of comprehension, as if someone was speaking directly into her ear. Sarah froze, her heart pounding. "Hello?" she called out, her voice trembling. Silence answered. Then the whispering resumed. This time, it wasn't just faint murmurs. It was words, guttural and harsh, spoken in a language she didn't understand. They came from every corner of the room, weaving a web of dread around her. Panicking, she turned on the bedside lamp. The light flickered, and then died. The whispers grew louder, almost deafening now. The words seemed to come from inside her own head. Her chest tightened as she realized the air felt thicker, suffocating. Suddenly, the whispers stopped. The silence was more terrifying than the noise. A low growl emanated from the corner of the room. Her eyes darted to the shadowy corner, where the darkness seemed to ripple and shift. Something was there, something watching her. She scrambled to the door, fumbling with the lock. Her fingers felt like lead as she twisted and yanked, but the door wouldn't budge. The growling grew closer, and the air turned icy. She dared to glance back. A figure loomed, its shape vaguely human but grotesquely distorted. Its limbs were too long, its face a void where eyes and a mouth should have been. It reached out with spindly fingers that seemed to stretch across the room. With a scream, Sarah slammed her body against the door, and it finally burst open. She stumbled into the hallway, gasping for breath. The whispers followed her, echoing down the corridor as if the walls themselves were alive. She bolted to the front desk, but it was empty. The motel was eerily silent, the air heavy with an unnatural stillness. When she finally made it to her car, she didn't look back.